Good morning, everybody. Happy Wednesday, and welcome back into the one, the only AM show. All right, AM fam, if you are not enthusiastic yet, well, you're getting ready to become even more excited because at the top of the show, we tease that we have a flat-out, fantastic guest. And guess what, brothers and sisters? He is here. He is here in the studio, dressed, honey, okay? Dressed and ready to go. His name is the Doctor, Dr. Wade Menendez. He is a CEO, a barber, an author, and all of the things. So without further ado, wherever you are, you need to infuse that enthusiasm, stand to your feet, and show your love for my new friend, Dr. Wade Menendez, a.k.a. Wade the Barber. Put your hands together. I like to introduce people like that.
Yeah, I love all the
Did y'all clap for him? Y'all need to get some sound effects. Yes, honey. Clap for Dr. Wade the Barber. I am super stoked that you are here this morning. So thank you.
Thank you. Thank
you. Yes, of course. Sure. I know that you're busy. Yeah. Dr. Wade, you guys, this is important to note. He's joining us all the way from Maryland. Yes. And he came here. He carved out time out of his busy schedule. Yes. So I can't wait to glean from you.
My God.
I can't. Yes. All right. So Wade, take us back to the beginning, right? The genesis of your journey. I know that you're a barber, you're a CEO, you're all of these things. Yes. You have you have a lengthy celebrity clientele. Yeah. You really, really do. But take us back to when you first realized what your passion was.
Well, I went to barber school back in 2003. I worked retail. I got fired from different jobs. Huh. I used to work with my father. He was a painting and maintenance. He had a painting and maintenance company. I used to work with him. But it wasn't until I went to barber school, I was like, okay, this is something that I want to do and I love doing. I actually started cutting Little Mo. She's one of my first celebrity clients, and she was coming to me in barber school. So when I started traveling with her and trying to, I started just really experiencing, that industry. I was like, okay, yeah, this is something that I never thought I would be doing.
Yeah.
And that was the beginning, for real.
Okay, so you know that I scrubbed your social media because I had to find out who we were going to be chatting with, and there you are.
Oh, man.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we got the beat. Okay, cool.
Yeah. That's how we do it. All of the things. Wade, I think one of the reasons, there's several, but one of the reasons why I really, really love your story, because number one, it's real. Number two, it really just shows how unsatisfied someone will be until they find their destiny, until they find their purpose, until they find their calling. Now, you mentioned, because I'm an intentional listener, you mentioned that you never thought that you would be cutting hair, especially cutting hair, being a barber, celebrity stylist. What sparked that passion?
Well, first of all, I've been cutting my hair since I was 12. I think I didn't say that yet. So I've been just playing around. But I've never seen a barber really make, back in the day, because I'm 41 now. All right, so I've never seen a barber really make it a career and an empire for you know what I'm saying?
Right.
So of course, my parents always wanted me to go to college, and I did 2 years of college.
Yeah.
But they always want you to be a doctor or certain things, and
traditional.
Then it was never it was never put in front of me that you could be a millionaire barber.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Say it.
Yeah. So of course, that wasn't initially what I wanted to do, but once I actually started doing it and went to barber school, I was like, barbering is the only thing I'm passionate about. I'm cutting my hair, I'm cutting the kids at the church hair, and stuff like that, whatever, and I'm just seeing the smiles after they get their haircut, just even how I feel when I finish cutting my hair, and then people come, bro, who cut your hair? And I'm like, oh, well, I did it myself, and it's just like, this is something that's cool, you know what I mean? And then each year, I would just always challenge myself to do better and make more money and make more impact. And then I started getting into the hair units.
Talk about that.
Yeah, so the hair units is really, I did the celebrity barber thing, but the hair units, once I got into that back in 2015, that really catapulted me to another level. But not only because I was making impact with other people and transforming their looks, so guys would come in with no hair and they'd walk out with hair, and now they're feeling confident. Yeah. But also, I felt led to really start doing classes. So then I started teaching other barbers and stylists around the world. I've taught in Europe, I've taught in Canada, I've taught all over the U.S. and teaching other barbers and stylists, and just seeing the impact, helping other stylists and barbers make more impact and make more money. I was in London one time, and one of my students, he came to me, he said, man, I see you're in my country or whatever. I just have to come and just shake your hand and buy you lunch because I took your class, I flew to the States and took your class. He didn't even take my London class. He came to the States and took the class, but he's like, I took your class and now I'm making multiple six figures and being able to feed my family and take care of my family. That type of stuff is just, it helps you really realize that you're in purpose. You're operating in my purpose. And it's like a lot of times our purpose and our passion are tied together.
Yes. Wait, hold on. This is getting good. Wait a minute. Peel this banana. Our purpose and our passion are tied in together. Okay.
Because I believe God uses your passion to kind of fulfill his purpose and your purpose as well. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so like, I'm fulfilling my purpose through barbering and actually touching lives and helping people, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's deeper than just the aesthetics of it, but also just the, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah. So it's about the impact that's being made. So I'm grateful that God chose me and just used me to kind of pave the way for other people to go to the next level.
Oh my gosh, well said. You are incredible. I mean, I just got so many thoughts and ideas just by hearing a little bit of your story there. So Wade, you got to teach us a little bit because so many people, they want to learn. One of the things that I love that you're doing, you're in the grooming industry. And we all know that when people look good, Wade, they feel good. And then when they feel good, Dr. Wade, they tend to do better.
Absolutely.
They do. Absolutely. I mean, it's a real domino effect. People think it's not a big deal. It really isn't. No, it is a big deal, though. It is a big deal. It gives you stamina to like conquer the day when you feel prepared in every area. So I love that you're in the grooming beauty industry. And what you're doing, you're doing servitude as well. You're serving so many people. You're giving them confidence. You're changing their image. You're giving them a new perspective in terms of how to look at themselves. And I love that.
And just to speak to that, like even so with doing the hair units for men, I've had wives that hit me up and was like, now some of them be like, no, I'm not, take it off because you're going, no, you too confident, right? But no, I've had a few wives and girlfriends hit me. It was like, because my guy, his hair is nice now, he's treating me better. His confidence is better. He was depressed before, he got it done. You know what I mean? So, it's a little controversy about should men get the hair units or not, but at the end of the day, there is a remnant. There's a group of people that they need this for their confidence. You know what I'm saying? And I do a lot of actors as well too, so they got to do it for different roles and stuff like that. So it's a great little industry.
I love that. Now you mentioned building an empire, right? Because so many people are talented, Wade, but they don't have the platform, they don't have the visibility, maybe they don't have the resources. That's true as well. It's like, no, I really do have it. I just need the right person to see me. How did you build your empire? I want you to talk about your barbershop, the loft. I want you to talk about that and what were the steps you took to get to where you are today?
Well, I think first of all, people master one thing at a time. So I think you have to, your skill set, master that because you will draw so many people just from you just performing well, having a good skill set. But then, the business mind. I took some admin courses at the local community college as well. But just building and just being nice to people, honestly. Yeah. Because you never know who you will meet. And I will say a small testimony is because I was trying to get my first shop. Okay. Couldn't do it. I didn't have enough money or the resources, but God sent two people, two of my clients. Yeah. Okay. They came and was like, man, we got to get you out of this little small room that you're in working. I got it. What is it going to take for you to get a shop? Well, I was like, well, I need $20,000. Okay. So long story short, 2 weeks later, I had $20,000. Okay.
Wow. Oh my God, it's about to make me cry.
Yeah. So
I'm not even putting on.
It was like they were like angels for real. So they gave me the check. Okay. And I'm just talking about the favor of God, honestly. I'm a believer. So honestly, so they gave me the check, and then I was supposed to cut their hair for, once a week, and that was kind of like the interest or whatever, and I would pay them in small installments until I paid the 20 back.
Yeah.
I would give them checks, they wouldn't cash it.
Huh.
And to this day, I don't cut their hair anymore. I don't even know what they are.
My God. Oh my gosh. Oh my
and I
gosh.
tapped in and checked on them, and all is well. But yeah, it was like, we just blessed you.
Oh my gosh. See,
Yeah.
One of the reasons why, oh my God, you're not going to do this to me this morning. I don't care if you are dressed up. I don't care. You're not going to do this to me this morning. When I tell you, that really, and I'm not a show off. I'm put on for people, honey. You show up in who you are.
Yes,
the best that you can do. So when I say that really, really just penetrated and you almost brought tears to my eyes because I have some thoughts. I'm a believer too. I understand, and I'm thinking, and I'm in, I'm in need in certain situations. There are things that I want to do, businesses, stuff that I really, really want to flourish. Yeah. And I'm like, well, God, you saw the Capital One balance.
Facts.
We got to do something. Well, we have to do something so I can get to where I want to go. I love that. I love that.
Keep operating in your purpose. Yeah. Keep doing what you're doing. Yeah. God will send people to undergird you.
He will.
He will send people to bless you. And you just continue to educate yourself.
Yeah.
And put yourself in situations where you're building, at least try to do it, a lot of times, and just let the rest just flow how it's supposed to flow.
It's so true. Now, how long was barber school, and who introduced you, Wade, to your first celebrity client? I know it was Lou Mo.
Okay.
I love her.
Yes.
But talk about that.
All right, so barber school, it took me about a year, and one of my friends, I met him in the piano. I'm also a musician as well, so I met him in the piano room in community college. Yeah, so I play at a few churches back home or whatever. So,
wow.
So I met him in the piano room, and I was cutting his hair. She saw his haircut after he came to the barber school, and I gave him a shape up. She saw him somewhere at a hair salon or something like that or whatever, and then that's how she started coming to me. Yeah.
See, I love it. I think this is a reminder to do what you're doing like everybody in the world is watching.
Yes.
No, you really do, because nobody's watching, nobody's paying attention. They don't really care about my content, honey. Push out quality filled content, whether you are a barber, whether you are a musician, whether you are an author. You gotta push out quality content. Wade, you really gotta try your best.
No.
Because you don't know when when the right person is going to see your work.
That is very true. Very true. I tell people you're your own walking billboard.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? And so I tell every barber that has ever taken one of my classes, listen, do your best and make sure that your product, whatever your cut, make sure it's amazing, because that's how you're going to get word of mouth. Is really just that's it.
It's so true. Well, I'm getting ready to give our listeners some word of mouth now, and I know you are dressed up, you smell good, right? You got all of these great relationships, and I know you're humble, but I'm not going to be humble in this moment for you. So, Dr. Wade, you guys, he did mention Lou Mo. If you don't know her, look her up, get your life. She's an incredible singer. Love her. She's been around for decades now. Great R&B singer. He has also cut hair for the following celebrities. This is sick. Do you know that? This is sick. We got Charlie Wilson. Hey, girl. What's up? How you doing? We got Jermaine Dupri. You got Chris Tucker, and I know this man. Yes, you got Lou Mo, of course, Smokey Norfolk. You better stop. You better take us back to church. We got Gary Owens, Jonathan McReynolds, Keith Sweat, nobody. I'm telling you. You better work the north, west, south, and east. You better do that.
I've been blessed to cut for, I was like the main barber for Bobby Jones Gospels for 8 years. Worked for a lot of BT and different movies and shows and award shows and stuff like that. So I've been able to meet a lot of cool people.
I'm telling you, and oh my gosh, I am so inspired, and I don't get inspired by everybody. No, that's true. You don't either. You can't, because he's a CEO and a boss. So when you've reached a certain level, of course, you want to continue to grow. You could help, right? And you could could serve and not be condescending, but that doesn't necessarily mean, let's be real, that you get inspired by everybody. But I am sitting a couple of feet away from you, and I am so inspired. So Smokey Norfolk, you know me too now.
Yeah.
You know me too, even though I don't cut hair. I'm with Dr. Wade. I'm with him. Y'all, we are going to dive into so much more of what Dr. Wade has going on, his experience, his celebrity encounters, all of the things. But right now, we're going to take just a quick commercial break. I want you to grab a snack and come right back, because your face has got to be in the place. Because Dr. Wade is going to floor us for the second half of this interview. Keep it locked, everybody. You're watching the one and only AM show.
Awesome.
Yeah, nobody. Excellent. Better take in this goodness, take in this glorious gold that is up on our screen. Yes, you heard it right. Our special guest for today is the one, the only, the CEO, the barber. I mean, just all of the things. Dr. Wade Menendez. Welcome back to the show, my brother. Yes, y'all. So if you are, oh yeah, there you go. There you go. If you are just, you better scream, yeah. If you are just now tuning in, you guys, you have not missed it all, because Wade was just talking about his business, just really becoming an entrepreneur, becoming a barber, celebrity, stylist, his journey, the foundation, attending barber school, all of the things. So Wade, there are so many incredible, and you do it with quality. You really do. There's so many incredible things that you have your hands in, and I want to take this opportunity to shine a light on your foundation.
Yeah.
You have the Wade H. Menendez Foundation. Oh my gosh. Yeah. When you think he's done, he just keeps on going. So tell us about that.
So back in 2017, I started the foundation.
Yeah.
So we focus on the homeless population, like people that are without homes, doing makeovers. So I've done them in DC, in Baltimore, and in Las Vegas as well. So pretty much just we'll take a van and just we'll feed people that are on the street.
Wow.
But we'll also take them and put them in a hotel, give them a shower, clothes, and I'll cut their hair and give them hairstyles and stuff like that. Just you know, like we talk about, when you look better, you feel better, and just hopefully hoping that will kind of give them some hope or some motivation, you know. So we've done that, and you know, also, so now we just really started embarking upon doing scholarships for people that are going to trade schools.
Yikes.
And also going to HBCU. So I just got a scholarship with one of the local colleges, that's HBCU in Bowie, Maryland, in my name. So I'm grateful, and we're just trying to make more impact. That's really what it is.
Okay, so wait, Wade, I know you're grateful, but you're also really humble. I told you I'm not gonna be. I'm not going to be in this moment. You said that like that was nothing.
No, we just talking.
You said that. You said that like we were just chewing and chatting. You fill up a van. Wait a minute, because sister girl has to get it right. You fill up a van, Wade, with food.
Yep.
With food, and you really cater to different folks who are unfortunately are less fortunate, right? A lot of homeless people in different parts of the world. You feed them. You groom them. You allow them to, you know, take care of their hygiene in hotels. And how often do you do this?
I try to do it at least quarterly, but sometimes, you know, with the pandemic, we kind of just slowed down a little bit. But we have a whole schedule for this coming next year.
This is fantastic. And that's why, hold on, I just feel it. Let me just take 12 seconds here. That's why you keep getting blessed, because you give back. That's important. You know how many people step on people's toes to get to the top? Honey, that's not how you get to the top, by stepping on people's toes, by trying, Wade, you know, by trying to act like you're the smartest in the room. So what if you're not? Learn from whoever is in the room. So I love that you have balance there. Now, I want you to talk to us a little bit about your barbershop, the WH Loft. I want to hear about that.
So the hair loft, I started that, the first one, in 2011.
Y'all heard that? The first one. Did y'all catch that?
So we were able to, I've started pretty much 3 shops, 2 in the DMV and then 1 in Atlanta. So we've made some impact. just kind of creating a atmosphere for people to come to, like in a nice atmosphere where it's not a lot of cussing and a bunch of foolishness.
Because I can't stand that.
Yeah, no.
Hold on, girl.
Yeah, like,
Judea, what you want? Then the track is over here, and then two of my locks are on the floor because she not paying attention. She's
not paying attention.
No, she ain't.
We're sick of it.
I'm like, girl, you're getting the twist wrong. Hang up the phone. We don't care what happened with you and Tyrone.
That's some real stuff. That's some real stuff. So we try to have a professional staff,
right?
And a good atmosphere, just clean. A lot of people talk about how nice the shops are, and stuff like that. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for it.
I love that. I love that. Okay, so you're doing a whole lot. We're going to get into a little bit more in just a second here, but I want to know, what does a regular Tuesday look like in the life of Dr. Wade Menendez?
Oh man,
Tuesday. Don't tell me we're doing Pilates, because Wade, I'm not working out with you.
Yeah. Nah.
But if we getting food, I'm coming.
But no, we do try to go to the gym. It depends on. So I'm also I'm a father to a toddler. So my daughter is 4 years old. So I try to, the week that I have her, get her ready for school.
Yeah.
Then I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to try to.
Let's
say that.
Okay.
All right. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So no, that's a whole discipline right there. So go to the gym. Then I'm going to go to work. Tuesdays I'm at the shop. So my clients for the hair units, they're traveling from literally all over the world. So I have people from Europe that come, from the different islands that come, and they fly in to get these hair units done. Yeah. So they're coming in town to do those. So like it's a lot of it's demanding. Yeah. Because a lot of people, they find you on social media, so they like, listen, I better get everything I seen online. You know what I mean? So it could be a little, So, but after that, I'll wind down and, just chill out. Sometimes I hang out with friends, after work. If I don't have my daughter, then,
I saw your daughter. Your daughter is beautiful.
Thank you.
Your daughter is beautiful. We pray blessings over her. Your daughter, absolutely we do. Your daughter is beautiful. Sincerely mean that. Okay, wait. So Wade, how many clients, because you have two locations, you said Atlanta and?
In the DMV.
In the DMV area. Okay, so if you would give us an estimate, how many clients does the Atlanta shop receive on a daily basis?
All right, so I just transitioned. So when we were, we were seeing maybe about 100 people or so a day.
Wait, what? What'd you say? Wait, come close. Would you?
But the days that we were open.
What?
So yeah, you know what I'm saying. I had probably about $5 or so, $4 or $5, at a time.
Oh my
goodness!
It
all depends. They were rolling.
Incredible. You know what else is rolling? This celebrity clientele list you have here. So, y'all, we were naming some. I'm a brag. We were naming some of the celebrity stylists that Wade has really, really hooked up. Keith Sweat. Gary Owens. So many others. But y'all, hold on to your seat because it gets worse. He's also styled Fred Hammond. Are you ready? Is that his song, Chris? I don't be knowing.
That is. Yeah.
Is that his song? You made a way for Travis Scott. For Travis Green. I said Travis Scott.
Come on, Travis Scott.
Scott is coming.
Yeah,
Travis Scott. Wait, hold on. Let's wiggle on it. Travis Scott is coming. But you definitely made a way for Travis Green. Okay, Hezekiah Walker, you told him that power belongs in your tools. You sure did. If you love gospel music, that's why he's cracking up. If you know, you know.
You got him. You rolling with him.
You know. Anthony Brown, Israel Houghton. Let me tell you, I've been trying to do that. Oh, the overwhelming. That takes a lot of air.
Yeah, it does. But you sing. I hear that.
You
sing it. Yeah, I hear you.
You not just trying to be humble.
Heard you.
A little bit. You got Ricky Bell on here. Let us see. That's my girl. She has locks as well. Definitely. William McDowell, Myron Butler, Vincent Herbert. If y'all don't know, let me brag. If y'all don't know who Vincent Herbert is an incredible producer. He's actually the ex-husband of Tamar Braxton, the Braxtons, Toni Braxton's sister. He discovered, of course, Tamar Braxton, Toni Braxton. He also discovered Lady Gaga and oh my goodness, so many others. What's that boy group? That boy, it's leaving me.
I'll give you that.
So many people.
He's dope.
He's incredible. Oh my goodness, you have so many people on here. Will Packer, not Carlton Banks. Did you meet Lily?
Yeah,
You met Lily? Lily is a girl. You know. I love Lily is doing a carpool.
Yeah.
Did you see that?
No, I didn't see that.
She is fantastic. She has celebrities coming. Tabitha Brown was just in the car with Lily.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah.
Oh okay.
Yes,
right.
I gotta put you on to
Yeah,
that.
I gotta check that out.
Hilarious. But you guys, Dr. Wade has been everywhere. So I want you to we do have a few more minutes left with you. I want you to talk to us because you were seen on VH1, The Real, Black Enterprise, LinkedIn, Forbes, ABC News, right? World Star, ESPN, and we're just naming a few.
Yeah.
Tell me how you got there. What was that experience like? Because whoa.
Yeah. So it started, with the hair unit thing, right? And like I said, because I was teaching classes, somebody from Vice News, HBO Vice News, they saw me and they was like, we want to do a documentary about this. So once they did the documentary, that just opened the floodgates. Like when that aired on HBO, it just, everything else kind of came in after that. And then I was on the Rachel Ray Show. I did a segment on the Rachel Ray, a makeover segment on the Rachel Ray Show. And then, Black Enterprise, Essence, Forbes. I featured on Forbes as well. So like a lot of doors. There's not too many publications that God hasn't had me on, and that's kind of crazy. I was like, it's blowing my mind because, like I said, like a little barber from Annapolis, Maryland, and I never saw my career being so big, and people knowing who Wade the Barber is around the world. And the thing about it is, it's like everybody be like, oh bro, you so humble, you should be no. First of all, you can be up today and down tomorrow, I have nothing to be bragging about or to be arrogant about, because it's all God's blessing, in creating platform for me to show forth His glory and bring it back to Him. So it's not really about me. It's about the impact.
It's
and I believe He feel like He can trust me with it, and I'm grateful for that. And I don't want to mess it up.
You know what? I don't think you will because you have the right mindset. You have the right thought. You have the right attitude, and attitude is the way we perceive things. And you have the right perception in terms of stewarding over your finances, in terms of giving back, corporate social responsibility, giving back to people who are really, really in need. And I know that your faith is a prime element that keeps you humble. I love that. Have you ever thought of, I just see this for you.
Man,
have you, don't start. Don't start. You got the organ with you? Don't start. Have you ever thought about becoming a professional, like empowerment speaker? Wade, you got to do more of
God
that.
is using you. He's using. That's something I'm embarking upon now, and it's in the works. I'm thinking I am not really as much TV and all this interviews that I do. I'm really more of an introvert, and I don't like standing in front of a lot of people. But I am trying to come out of my comfort zone. So
see, I'm an extrovert, obviously.
It's all good. But I've realized some of my greatest blessings and some of the biggest things have been on the other side of my fear. So I want to make sure I push myself.
I love that. On the other side of my fear. Well, one of the many reasons I asked you that was because I was on your Instagram and I came across this video, and Wade, it spoke to me, so I wanted to share it with our folks. Let's take a look at our first and last video.
Awesome.
I went to barber school, and it was the best thing I've ever done in my life because, it was something I was passionate about. And I feel like, a lot of times our destiny is tied. It's tied with our passion and what your purpose is. I had to figure out what that was and found out, hey, I'm here to do this, and started cutting some celebrities in barber school actually. And then that's really when I knew I was like, okay, this is really what I'm going to be doing. And it's like seeing the money and the impact that it had. Just on people, I was like, man, this is dope. So that's pretty much it.
It's so true. You're such an inspiration. Now, I only have you for about 2 minutes, so I do want to get in these fire questions, these fireside, quick, brief questions and answers. Wade, what do you think your daughter is the most proud of when it comes to you?
Oh man, well she's only 4.
Yeah,
she's a very mature 4. But I think that we can go to Target. My picture's in Target, because I'm a brand influencer for a product that's in a lot of different Targets. So her seeing my picture, Daddy, it's you, like, you know what I mean?
I love that.
Yeah.
I
So that's
love
cool.
that.
Yeah.
If you can answer in one word, I'm going to start the sentences. I want you to finish it in one word.
Mm-hmm.
Success looks like.
Man, success looks like growth.
Growth.
Yeah,
I love that. I love that. Relationships are
Needed. Yeah.
Money is.
Money is needed too.
Yeah, it is.
Listen,
It's real, because I mean, where you going with $12?
Yeah, honestly,
No,
I just saw a meme earlier. It was like, listen, I don't care what y'all say. Money will make you happy.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely,
yes,
it
it
does.
will. But you can't rely. Too many people rely on it alone. There's a lot of wealthy people that are still depressed.
Yeah,
you know
of
what I mean?
course.
A lot of rich people are still are very depressed. So I think you need more than that, but it does help.
Okay, last one. Change is
inevitable.
so true.
Yeah.
So true.
Yeah.
I want you to look at your close-up, and I just want you to give like a brief word of advice for all aspiring CEOs.
I would say just master what your lane, like everybody has a lane, so master that.
Yeah.
And stay committed, stay true to what you're doing, and just make sure that your focus is helping people. Make sure that your focus is helping to inspire and motivate people, and the sky's the limit for you, honestly.
So true. Oh, God. Can we just put our hands for Dr. Wade Menendez, a.k.a. Wade the Barber?
Listen.
Wade, tell people where they can find you and follow you on social media.
All social media platforms, Wade the Barber. Okay.
Wade the Barber.
Yeah, for sure.
I love it.
WadeTheBarber.com, that's my website.
I love it. You're doing great things.
Thank you.
You are
Thank
doing
you.
great
Thank you.
things.
Thank
And
you
I'm
for having
so
me.
inspired. Once again, show your love for my new friend, Dr. Wade Menendez, a.k.a. Wade the Barber. Incredible man doing incredible things that we incredible people want to follow and aspire to. I love it. All right, y'all, we're going to head on over to a quick commercial break, but don't you go anywhere because we have more incredible segments when we return. It's the AM Show. Yeah, can you shake me up?
Yeah.